In a magical land called Andalasia, a baby was discovered in the forest without any parents. The animals living in the forest took care of her, and she grew up to be a beautiful and kind young woman named Giselle. She fell in love with Andalasia's bravest prince, but an evil queen pushed Giselle through a portal and she ended up in a new kingdom called New York City. In this new place, Giselle met Robert, a lawyer with dreamy eyes, and his daughter, Morgan, who was able to see magic all around her. Despite being in a strange and confusing place, Giselle and Robert fell in love and lived happily together. 10 years after the events of the first film, Giselle, Robert, and Morgan Phillip are living happily together with their newborn daughter Sophia in Manhattan. However, they begin to feel bored and unfulfilled in the city, so Giselle decides to move the family to Monroeville, a suburban town. Unfortunately, their transition to their new home is rocky. Their house needs renovations. Robert has a long commute for work, and Morgan feels like an outcast at her new school. During a visit from Andalasia, King Edward and Queen Nancy present the family with a wish-granting wand. Giselle meets Malvina Monroe, the conceited head of the town council, and discovers that she is hosting a fairytale-themed ball, with her son Tyson as the elected prince. In an effort to help Morgan fit in, Giselle tries to get her elected as the princess of the ball, but ends up unintentionally embarrassing Morgan, leading to a falling out between the two. After seeking advice from her chipmunk friend Pip, Giselle decides to use the wand and wishes for her family's life to become a perfect fairy tale. The next day, the town is transformed into a fantasy kingdom called Monroeville. Morgan is thrilled with their new life, and Robert believes he is a brave adventurer and went outside to seek for dragons to slay. Malvina has become the evil queen with magical powers, and Giselle finds herself exhibiting uncharacteristically haughty behavior and enjoying mistreating Morgan. Giselle realizes that she is turning into a wicked stepmother and seeks help from the magic wand's instruction scroll. The scroll reveals that Giselle's wish is using up Andalasia's magic to change the real world into a fairy tale, and the transformation will become permanent after midnight. Malvina learns about the magic wand and assigns her servants, Rosaline and Ruby, to steal it. However, the scroll tells her that the wand can only be used by a true Andalasian. Giselle realizes that without the wand, she will succumb to her wicked side, so she persuades Morgan to save them before sending her to Andalasia. There, Morgan learns that the kingdom's magic is transported to Monroeville through a vortex, and if the spell becomes permanent, Andalasia will disappear forever. Nancy and Edward suggest that Morgan use the magic of memories to remind Giselle of her true self. Morgan recreates a childhood drawing of their family tree with pictures of shared memories, then returns to the real world with Nancy. Giselle, now under the influence of her evil personality, challenges Malvina for the royal title of Monroeville. She sends Pip, who has been turned into a tabby cat, to steal back the wand and sends Robert on a fruitless search for Morgan. At the ball, Giselle and Malvina engage in a magic duel, with Giselle easily overpowering Malvina. Morgan and Nancy reunite with Robert and Tyson before rushing into the town hall to stop the duel. Morgan throws her drawing to Giselle, who rips it, but the magic within brings the memories to life and restores Giselle to normal. Not wanting the spell to be broken, Malvina takes Morgan hostage and demands the wand in exchange. Giselle surrenders the wand, and Malvina steps in too. As midnight approaches, everything from Andalasia begins to disappear, including Giselle herself. While Robert and Tyson go to the top of the clock tower to delay the final chime, Giselle tells Morgan that as her daughter, she is a true Andalasian and therefore capable of using the wand. Morgan wishes to be home with her mother just as Malvina tries to make the clock tower chime before it is destroyed. Later, Morgan wakes up in their house and finds everything back to normal. Only she and Giselle are aware of the events, while everyone else thinks it was a dream. Giselle apologizes to Malvina for disrupting her plans, and Malvina allows Giselle to join her council. Later, Robert has moved his practice to Monroeville, Morgan and Tyson are dating, and Nancy and Edward visit the Phillips again in their now happy life. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.